everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Dory, I am a teacher of English, and today's video is another request video. Lots of you face problems with not given tasks, and not only one, but lots of you have asked me for further help in these tasks. So I decided to make a part 2 of Not Given Confusion video by showing you a paragraph of a text this time. This video is based on the previous video, Not Given Confusion video, so if you haven't watched this video, maybe you should check it out first over here in this link. Also, the good news is that in Not Given tasks, bear in mind that the order of the statements is going to be the same with the order of the text. So at least you know more or less where to search, where in the text to search for the answer. Okay, here we go.
Okay, this is a paragraph taken from a text talking about online gaming addiction. So we will use this paragraph as we would a whole text for convenience. So we have done our skimming in the text and our underlining, as you can see, our underlining of keywords that we think are important is in blue. So we move on straight to the statements. So let's read the first one over here. Statement number 1, teenage girls are not interested in online gaming at all. Okay, since we know that statements follow the order of the text, we will find this answer at the beginning. So we read a little bit at the beginning. Online gaming, here. Online gaming is the new addiction of our modern times that targets mainly teenage boys. Ask 100 teenage boys what would make them happy, and the majority would answer playing online video games all day. Okay, what do you think it is? True, false, or not given? Have a guess. Okay, it is not given actually. So the text doesn't say that girls are not interested at all. We don't know that. It says that it is mainly boys, the majority is boys, but we don't know anything about girls. They may be interested, some of them at least, some of them maybe not, but we don't know it. The text doesn't say anything about that, so it is not given. Let's go to the next statement. Online gaming is the most dangerous addiction. As you see, we've already underlined the word dangerous in the text over here. So it helps us locate the answer a bit easier. So let's read this section and only this section a little bit more carefully. So here we go. Scientists claim that online gaming addiction is nearly as dangerous as a drug addiction and has consequences of its own both in the social and the psychological life of the teenager. So, what is it? True, false, or not given? It is false. It says it is dangerous, but not as dangerous as drug addiction. Not yet. They are close, but not as dangerous. It is nearly as dangerous as taking drugs. It cannot be true because it is not the most dangerous addiction. There is still drug addiction. It cannot be not given because the text clearly states that it is not as dangerous. So it is false. Okay, let's move on to the third statement. Online gaming addiction, here we are, results in social and psychological problems. Okay, sometimes if you are very good at skimming and underlining words, you will instantly know the answer, sometimes without even reading the section. But let's go to the text and we will find the answer after the previous one because we've already underlined important keywords such as social, psychological, and consequences. So we read online gaming addiction is nearly as dangerous and has consequences of its own both in the social and the psychological life of the teenager. What is it? Okay, it is true. The consequences of this addiction are both social and psychological in nature. And now let's move on to the last one. Teenagers that quit school due to gaming addiction do not care about a career. Okay. Sometimes you may underline keywords that aren't going to help you because you don't know beforehand the statements, okay? But it doesn't matter. I don't want you to be confused by that. Still, they're going to help you a little bit to locate answers, okay? We know that we're going to find the answer of this statement at the end of the text, more or less. So, let's read the last section a little bit better. There were always students that dropped out of school because they didn't like it and they weren't interested in a future career, but nowadays, dropping out of school is clearly correlated with the amount of hours teenagers play each day and with the absence of social activities outside school. Okay, what do you think it is? True, false, not given? Okay, and those of you who answered not given are right. Why? Because it doesn't say no anywhere that teens that suffer from gaming addiction don't care about a future career. This is true only for children that quit school because they don't like it. But we don't know about gaming teens. It may be true for some of them, but we don't know anything about it. It is not stated. Some may be interested in a career too. We just don't know it. So, it is not given.
Okay, I hope that this small task helps you a little bit more because you see what the text actually says. Now, a fellow English teacher from Russia has created a technique of his own in order to conquer not given confusion, and he shares his technique based on his teaching experience in his video. Over here, I will give you the link to go and check it out in case you need further help. I think it is a very helpful technique, and I have also put the link to his video in the description box down below. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them down here, or you can follow me in Facebook, Twitter and Google+. I've added all the links down below. Good luck with your exam.